at Target. I went to pick up this Logitech crayon. It's one of those digital stylus things. It's like an Apple Pencil but cheaper, although not that much cheaper. I actually, because of Black Friday, I think the Apple Pencil was like $79, the season 1 what is it called? Season 1 Apple Pencil version 1, series 1, first generation, that's the term I'm looking for. Anyway, it was like $79. The Logitech crayon was regular price, which was like $69.99, so not that much of a difference. But I've been watching videos comparing all of the crayons and pencils and whatnot, and this one was my favorite. I'm getting to a phase in my business and my education where I'm gonna need to be taking some serious notes, and I'm a pen and paper person, but I wanted to like transfer to some kind of digital format where it makes it easier to like reference things on the go, like take notes on the go, but also reference them on the go, and then also share them with people. Basically, that line of thinking was, once I start taking like dog training and behavior clients, I can take notes during a session, I can take notes by myself, and then it'll be easier to like edit them and then share like a clarified version with the client. So this morning I was watching all these YouTube videos, probably made by high school students, but you know what, they have this down, this note-taking thing. They know what they're doing. So I downloaded this app called like Note Taker. I think it's called Note Taker 5 or something like that. I haven't like messed around with it too much yet, but I think it's gonna be good. I did start trying to use it with like this freebie stylus that I had, which like didn't work that great, but like I think the functions of the app I think are good. I also like that I can go in like, and let's say I'm taking notes on like one topic, and then I'm taking notes about something else, and then I want to add in something that like relates to the first topic. I can actually like cut and like move the section down and like add things in. I don't know, basically I'm really excited to start using this app. It's like almost 1 o'clock today. I have 2 more clients left to see. That's where I'm on my way to right now, and then I'm gonna go home and start studying. I'm gonna do something that is like kind of scary. I'm gonna be driving into the sun. Okay, I decided to find a spot to pull over and finish talking. Basically, I've been debating whether I want to sign up for, well, I know that I want to, but there is Victoria Stilwell, who is like a renowned like positive reinforcement dog trainer. You might have seen her on Animal Planet. She had that show called It's Me or the Dog. I've always really liked her. I pretty much agree with most of what she says. I mean, I don't think she said anything that I don't agree with, but I don't think it's wise to say that I agree with everything someone says, just in case there's something that slipped in there. But basically everything that I know about her I have liked. So she has a dog training academy for dog trainers, or aspiring dog trainers, and she has a class for pet parents too, even if you're not trying to become a professional dog trainer. And she has a class that is online, and then she has one that is in person. And I've been signed up with IAABC, which is the International Association of Animal Behavior Consultants, which is a mouthful. I've been signed up with them for almost a year now. At the end of January, it'll be a year. I'm kind of realizing that their application process to actually get certified is going to be a little more complicated and more involved than I kind of thought. Like, I'm glad that I signed up for their program, and the way theirs is structured is kind of, you take classes, you pick and choose the classes that you want to take. You can, there's some free education available. Well, not free because it's included with your paid membership, but there's also additional courses that you can pay for. And then you're kind of on your own as far as like making sure you get a well-rounded education. You take the classes that you think you need, you start working with clients, and then the process of applying to become an accredited dog trainer is you have to have, I think it's like 3 or 5 case studies. So those are clients that you've actually already worked with. There is a test, and then there's, they give you like a scenario where you have to come up with like a training or behavior plan for a hypothetical dog. And so I'm definitely still pursuing that, but I think it's going to take a little more time. And I think that, I want to do something else to kind of supplement my education while I'm working on that. And so Victoria's like training academy is a bit different, where it's more structured. She actually has a syllabus where it breaks down like different training and behavior stuff, and also the business side of things, like how to start working with clients and things like that. And like I said, I know that I want to do it, but like where the maybe comes in is financially. It's $3,500, and they do have a payment plan where you can pay like $300 a month for 12 months. So in the long run, that ends up being like $250 more than if you were to pay for it up front. So that's like been the only gray area for me. If like money was not an issue, I would have signed up already. But that payment plan, I mean, do I have an extra $300 a month? No. Could I find an extra $300 a month? I think I could do it. I think I can make it work. And the other thing about the payment plan is that I could start taking clients while I'm working on this program, so I could start earning an income from training that could help me pay for the rest of the program. So anyway, I was like very close to signing up last night. Actually, they offer you a free course just to make sure that you like the format and that it's the right fit for you. So I did that class last night. It was just, it was pretty short. I want to say, well, it was like an hour and a half long, I think. And it was about, it kind of went over the principles of positive training and building confidence in dogs. And it also kind of gave you a little review of the other programs that she offers. So anyway, that is what is on the agenda and on my mind today. I went and got my little crayon thingy, and I think I'm going to pull the trigger and sign up for this thing when I get home today, and hopefully start with my first class. I saw online, I mean, it is still self-paced, even though it's more structured, and I saw that most people will complete it within 6 to 12 months. I think you probably could go faster than that if you wanted to, although it says that you can meet with or you're assigned an advisor that you meet with once a week. So I feel like that might be something that I want to take advantage of. So obviously, like if I rush through it, that would be fewer weeks that I would be able to meet with my advisor. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I like how I haven't even signed up yet and I'm already thinking about I'm going to finish early. I'm home now. It's like 6 p.m. It feels like 10 p.m. It's been dark for like 2 hours. Anyway, I just submitted my application to the Victoria Stilwell Dog Trainer Academy. I submitted my application, which can take a week to process. I'm assuming it might be a little bit longer because of the holiday. We're 2 days out from Thanksgiving, so I don't know if that's going to interfere, but this isn't how I was expecting it to go. I thought it was going to be a situation where I just log on and sign up and pay the fee and then I'm good to go. Like I literally went and got that crayon thing thinking, okay, tonight I'm going to be hitting the books. I set time aside. I didn't have anything on my schedule tonight. I thought I was going to be taking some classes tonight and get going. I actually don't have much on my schedule for the next couple of days. So I was going to, which is weird because holiday, I'm a pet sitter. It's creepy quiet right now. Christmas is real busy. Thanksgiving, not so much. Anyway, I thought I would use that time to get started on the classes, and but I'm not automatically accepted. So I don't know. I actually have a Victoria Stilwell book that I started reading a few days ago, so I will crack that open again and probably finish it. I'm also, I'm pretty close to my Goodreads like annual reading challenge thing. I set a goal of 24 books. At the beginning of the year, I had a plan that it would be like 1 audiobook and 1 regular book per month. But I think like 90% of them have been audiobooks. So I think right now, I'm going to check. Okay, right now I have read 18 out of 24 books. I am 3 books behind schedule. So that means I have to do 6 more books by the end of the year. I also just started the, I think it's the newest Jen Sincero book about habits, about creating good habits and breaking bad habits and whatever. I started that audiobook today. Am I in focus? I almost stopped it because she said like, get out a notepad and you're going to be like working through the steps and stuff. And I'm listening to it in the car. So I don't know if it's an ideal, I mean, it's only 5 hours. So even if I wanted to make that my home audiobook and like sit down and write, Herschel's meowing, sorry. Even if I wanted, maybe I'll do that in the time that I thought I was going to be doing this class. Anyway, so it looks like I'm going to have a few days or a week or whatever. Hopefully that'll give me some time to come up with the $300 to make my first payment. I mean, I have the money to make the payment, but like having an extra $300 to make the payment would feel a lot better. Anyway, I will check back in when I have an update. Okay, hi. So I just wanted to post a quick update, like what's going on with the dog training academy stuff. So I submitted my application. I think I did tell you that already. Yes, I did tell you that already. And it said it could take like up to a week to process. But I heard from them the next day, and so I was able to set up my interview. So that is going to be happening on December 2nd. What is today? Oh, November 25th. So today is Friday. My interview, I think, is next Thursday, so almost a week away. And so I'm feeling pretty hopeful that it's going to work out. I think it's going to work out, but I'm definitely still nervous about the financial aspect, but I'll figure something out. I feel like when I don't give myself a choice to do something like that, like I figure out a way to make it work. Anyway, so I'm about to head off to work. I have one client tonight, and then I'm going to come back and take a free class. It's not a free class. It comes with the membership that I pay for IAABC. So basically they have like classes and workshops and stuff that you can pay to take, and then they have like a library that you can access through your membership. So I'm kind of surprised this one like never caught my eye before, unless it's just recently added. I don't think it is. Yeah, because it says the lecture was filmed in 2015, so I don't think it's a new one. But it's living with and loving a pet with behavior problems. And it basically, so it has a little summary. It says, in our research, we found that owners of pets with behavior problems often feel isolated, embarrassed, judged, and feel like a failure. So this sounds actually really cool. So it talks about, you know, they use the word owner. I usually will say guardian. I don't really like the word owner referring to pet parents, but basically they look at the impact on the guardian of caring for a difficult pet. And it also says they have some collaboration between a veterinarian and a licensed clinical social worker to increase support of owners of pets with behavior problems, including lessons learned from the support groups for pet owners that they began in fall of 2014, as well as counseling provided to pet owners. And I think that sounds really cool. And I feel like, you know, as the parent of a difficult pet, Herschel, I feel like, yeah, it can feel, you know, isolating. It can feel like you screwed up. And especially someone like me, I mean, I think that I'm pretty good at this, and I'm pretty good at helping other people with behavior problems. So to have a cat that has behavior issues, that there wasn't a whole lot that I could do to help him, or I guess I should say help them, because it was between Herschel and Penzone. And yeah, and I feel like a lot of people with pets with behavior problems, like, it might not be something that their friends and family can relate to, so they might not feel like they can talk to them about it. So that's one way it interests me, like, as it would refer to my clients and myself. But also, like, beyond behavior problems, like, I want to work with people who might have older pets, senior pets, or pets going through like a chronic illness and like terminal illnesses and stuff, obviously like what I just went through with Penzone. And I feel like that can kind of create like the same kind of thing. And so I guess, I mean, obviously people go into this field because they want to help animals, but ultimately you're helping humans, you're helping their families also. So I'm interested in the impact of, and also, I mean, if you take the client's needs into consideration, that's just going to make it easier for them to follow your behavior plan because they're going to be less stressed about it. And I mean, if a client is feeling all those things that they listed in the summary, you know, if they're feeling isolated or like a failure or overwhelmed, they're going to be less likely to feel empowered to actually like work through a behavior plan and feel confident that they can do it. And I guess the same could be said for like medical stuff. I mean, I know a lot of people feel like they can't do something like sub-Q fluids at home. I didn't think I could either. I thought Penzone was going to hate me for it, but it ended up being really beneficial for him. And not only that, but it didn't really seem to mind it. I feel like I'm just rambling here. I was going to just give like a 3-minute update on my application status, but I think I'm going to go to work now, and I'm going to go take that class after work tonight. And Bruce is actually going to have a little play date with one of my clients, a dog that I'm pet sitting for. And then I probably won't have any updates until next Tuesday, until after my interview. So I will check in then. Okay, hi. So last update on the Victoria Stilwell Academy. So I had my phone call this morning. So it was like a pretty casual phone interview, basically just like getting to know me, letting me know more about the program and like trying to figure out if it's the right fit for me. So it was a really nice conversation. I got to talk with a trainer who also happened to be vegan and has been practicing for a while. I feel like interviews and stuff like this, it kind of ends up being helpful just to talk about it. Like, I feel like they ask important questions, like what are your goals for, you know, what do you want to do with your education? Why did you want to choose this program? And like, I feel like actually talking about that kind of stuff in conversation is helpful, like more so than just like thinking about it. So anyway, good conversation. It went really well. Basically all I have to do at this point is, I guess like finalize my application and pay and figure out how I'm going to pay. So they do offer, you can pay all up front or you can make monthly payments, and it's a little more expensive if you do monthly payments, but it's not too bad. It's like, it comes out to like $250 more. And that is what I was leaning towards. I do think in a way it would be less stressful to just pay it all up front. I don't know, Christmas is coming. Maybe I have some people that I can ask. And I feel like the thought of making an extra $300 monthly payment sounds stressful, but then at the same time, I mean, it's $300 over 12 months. And if I can swing that by the end of 12 months, I will have an extra $300 income that I'm not putting toward a payment. You know what I mean? Like if I increase my income to make the payment, by the end of the program, I will have extra income still. So it will be challenging, but maybe it'll be a good thing. I don't know. I think that's it. I'm actually heading off to work. I was hoping my hair would dry more before I go out to work because it's like California cold. It's like 65 degrees. I've been like bundled up every day this week. So yeah, let me know if you find this kind of content interesting or if you have any questions or anything specific that you want me to cover. Herschel is once again meowing. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.